Hello, welcome to Brimwood Farm and to the next chicken check-in. I am thrilled to have this series back going again, and if you want to get involved you can. All you need to do is highlight your 3 favourite chickens, whether they're pets or they're show quality breeding stock, or maybe they're small holding meat birds, and you just talk about why you keep them. Look at the playlist for Chicken Check-In and you'll get a general idea, and get in contact if you want to join in, because I'll be thrilled to have you on board. But for now, let's crack on with this week's. We are staying in Britain, we're going to London and to Ben in E17.
Hi there Chicken Check-In viewers, this is Chicken Check-In with E17 Chickens. So basically E17 Chickens is just a little website that I set up with my wife. We started rescuing ex-batt hens through the British Hen Welfare Trust a couple of years ago. We've had quite a few come through, we've lost a few along the way, and we've got a few personalities along the way. But also since then we've rescued a few ex-broiler chickens as well. And I think they're all really excited to meet you all, so let's go outside and have a look. So here we go. These are our ex-broiler girls. This is Eddie, Ophelia and little City at the back there. They've all basically got nicknames these days because the names that we were originally given were a bit odd, so we thought we'd just give them little nicknames. These girls we've had about 10 weeks now. They're probably only about 16 weeks old. Long story about how they came to us, but basically they were about to be slaughtered at a slaughterhouse and someone rescued them for us and we've taken them in. Come on girls, let's have a little wander. This is Paula, this is Katie and this is Missy. And they've been with us 6 months for these two and 2 years for this one. Let's see if they want to meet us. Hey, come on girls. The ex-batt chickens. They come to us when they're about 18 months old, just before they get slaughtered basically. They tend to be fairly sick. They feather up okay. They lay eggs once a day. And because of that we tend to feed their eggs back to them. We're both vegans so we don't really need them, just to give them a few more nutrients. When we got them, as I said, they were 6 weeks old and they're bred to just put on weight very, very quickly. These girls are all over 3 kilos. Constantly hungry, as you can see. They're looking for all the food that's been dropped by the other girls. We have to keep them separate basically because the ex-batt hens, hello there Katie, need to eat lots and lots and lots of calories. These girls basically need to have a calorie controlled diet, so they get lots and lots of lettuce, they get lots of tomatoes, vegetables, fruits, anything really with lots of roughage, but hopefully not too many calories because they put on a lot of weight. While we're here, let me introduce you properly to 3 of the gang. Now I know she's not really a chicken, but she's very, very important to E17 chickens. This is Sorrel, and she looks after the chickens. Sorrel's a rescue cat that we've had 5 years now, and she generally sits around here, looks out for foxes, and makes sure they're all okay. City here doesn't really like being picked up, so I'm not going to do it. But she, when we first got her, was so big and so heavy at 6 weeks old that she couldn't even walk around and her legs wouldn't work. Since then, we've kept her on a low-calorie diet, and now she, as you can see, she loves a little wander around. She likes to eat grass, and she's pretty good. Now she is the boss of E17 Chickens. This is Paula. She is an internet superstar. She's been all over the place. I'll show you some pictures. She's been with us 2 years. She has been taken by a fox and survived it. She pecks everything. She pecks the cat, she pecks us. She has quite a good life really. The fun thing about E17 chickens is that I was bored one summer and I decided to make it a little bit more fun, not just for me, but for hopefully everyone else out there. So basically I put a load of cameras into the runs so everyone else can see the chickens while they go about their daily business. Let me take you around. So we can watch the chickens when they're in the coop, when they're in the run, when they're sleeping, everything really. This is Annie's coop from Flight So Fancy, and this one not only has a camera at that end and a light, also has a camera underneath here and somewhere in there. We have here, it's a pretty simple setup, standard igloo. As you can see though, we've got a camera looking at everything that's going on. It's relatively complicated to set up. So on the back of our coop we have internet router, power, and lots and lots and lots of cables. You joined us at actually quite a good time. It's treat time basically. It's time for the second feed of the day for the broiler chicks, and it's time for the treats for the other girls. So let me go and get something for them. We tend to feed the battery hens their eggs back to them scrambled so they can get the nutrients back that they lose when they lay eggs every day. And as I said, the broiler girls are just bred to put on lots of weight, so we need to give them lots of food but as lower calorie as we can. So they get lots of lettuce, lots of tomato, basically lots and lots of roughage and fibre, but hopefully not too many calories. But as you'll see, everyone enjoys feeding time. Come on girls. So thanks for joining us on Chicken Check-In here. You can find us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on E17 Chickens, or just look up e17chickens.com. You can see live feeds of these girls, see what they get up to, read all about them, read about all the past residents of E17 Chickens, and just basically just say hello, hit us up. Bye!
So first, I highly recommend you hop on over to the website and watch some of those chicken cams, because it's really, really cool to see those chickens going about their everyday life. And secondly, I think the plight of those broilers really showcases what humankind has done to animals, and why I really, really strongly believe in heritage breeds, rare breeds, and sort of getting away from the commercial godly complex of breeding and breeding and breeding these birds. So actually they're physically disabled. You saw there that those broilers, when they first came to Ben, they couldn't even stand up properly because they have just got this gene to keep eating, even though it does them physical damage. And they now have to be kept on an extremely controlled diet just to keep them healthy. And I think that really, really shows what damage we've done. So we really should stay away from commercial if we can, and go back to those heritage breeds, and sort of not breed stock to the point where it's physically just debilitating for them and painful, just because we want to meet our own efficiency standards, which isn't good. But I loved seeing those hens. Thank you for joining me. If you've liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. Click subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. If you're on Facebook, please come across and join us on Brimwood Farm community group. And if you want to get involved in Chicken Check-In, please do get in contact. I'll send you all the details and we can get you on the channel. But for now, bye-bye.